on the corner told me it was special, so I bought one. Got my stuff in here too. You know, I'm glad you all guys came out tonight. This looks like we're going to have a lot of fun. You know, next week I'm going to be 67 years old. I was hoping for a gas. You know, you really don't look that old. Let me try it again. I'll be 67 years old.
No!
Great! Thank you. You know what I've also found out? That, I know Jose mentioned it, but I have triple ADD. Age-activated attention deficit disorder.
Oh, there you go.
Not only that, they've come up with a new one, digital dementia. So now I'm triple ADD double D. You know, if I don't have my iPhone or my iPad around, I get lost. Can't even walk across the street anymore with it. You know, another thing I found is that the ADD kind of, now if I tell a joke and I tell a punchline to a different joke, just understand, okay? But I try to meditate, and that's where it shows up the worst. I get into a yoga position. Never mind, I'm not gonna try that. But I'm sitting there going, did my husband remember to turn off the water? Oh no, to come back. Did my Facebook posting? No, come back. When I was 16, that white, no, come back. Well, they think this is funny. You know, you just go all over the place when you got this stuff. I lose it every now and then. Now, recently, I did start meditating, and I do a little yoga. I've got my magic crystals. Okay, so I really try to see the light, and I'm one with my G-spot. I still want to slap. Yeah, that's the best place to be one with. But I still want to slap some people upside the head. You know, I've been working on getting healthier as I'm getting more mature. And the other day I found an article about cucumbers, and there's 13 ways a cucumber can be really good for you. Well, one of them, it said that you can take a slice of cucumber, put it at the roof of your mouth, and it will give you fresh breath. So if you've lost your mints or gum and you don't have that, you can take a cucumber and put it in the roof of your mouth. Okay, let me ask you, how many of you folks carry a cucumber around with you just to have fresh breath? Really don't think so. And you know, there's a 14th thing you can do with a cucumber. Really great. It's dill pickles. Really good. And there's another thing that my husband has that memorized for me is 16 reasons you should have sex daily. Now I have him memorize that for me because I keep forgetting things. You know, I told you I was 67. You know what that makes me? That makes me a sexagenarian. Don't you like that word? Sexagenarian? Bet you wish you were one. Well, I'm married. Okay, I'm a sexagenarian, and I'm married to a septuagenarian. Do you know what that means? One of us lost it, the other one can't remember what it is. So forgive me, yeah. Memory. You know, I'm a worrier. There are things that I worry about constantly, like when I get out of the shower, what's my dog going to think? Will my children marry an Eskimo? And then they'll put me on an iceberg and float me out to the ocean. No. Will they discover that lettuce is actually fattening? And will Betty White lose her sex appeal? She's my idol. And am I going to lose my husband again in Costco? You know, we do that all the time now. We have to dress alike so I can find him because he's always wandering off. But another thing I worry about, have you seen the prescriptions these days? It's really, really weird because, I'll show you one. Now, they put all this information on it. This is for rash. But look at that. Can you read that?
No.
Yeah, okay, this is what I have to do. I get my glasses out, okay? That doesn't work. I got it in here somewhere. Now it's upside down. Now I can, I'll almost read it. Okay, but they give you strange things like asphyxia, can't even pronounce them. That's really bad. But this one isn't as bad. And some of you men will know what this is. Can you believe this? By the time you've read this, by the time my husband's read this, I've lost interest. It gives you details.
And he forgot what it was.
True, yeah, he sometimes forgets. But it gives you things like dyspepsia. Does anybody know what that is? Neither do I. And things like, if you have an 8-hour erection, call your doctor. Call your doctor. I think they call anybody and from the top of the group. If it turns black and falls off, quit using it. Isn't it a little late to quit using it at that point? Just... My husband is my best friend, so I don't like to say too many bad things about him. Well, no bad things. But he has ED. Let me explain what that is. He wakes up in the middle of the night and he's thirsty. So he gets up and he goes to get a drink of water. On the way, he stops by his office and sees that his computer's on and he's got an email. So he sits down and he has to answer the email. Then he gets up from there, turns the light off and trips over something because I hear him yell, "Ow!" Then I hear him running the water. Oh, now he has to go to the bathroom because he needs water. He comes back, gets the water, and starts heading back to the bedroom, and he sees that the rug's not straight. So he bends down to straighten the rug. Now he spills the water. He fixes that, gets up, hangs the rug up to dry, and then gets back in the bedroom. He stands there and says, "What was I doing?" ED, easily distracted. Thank you, folks. That's all I got.